Hi, my name is Chris Roberts. I'm the managing partner at the Roberts Tax Group located here in downtown Torrington. What I wanted to talk to you about this week was filing an extension for your tax return. Now, whether you're filing an extension for your individual return or for your business return, the rules and the concepts are still pretty much the same. But we're going to talk about individuals today. Now, there are a couple of different misconceptions that taxpayers have when it comes to filing extensions. The first one is that by filing an extension, it somehow increases their risk of being audited. That is not true. There's no indication of that. We file tons of extensions and it does not increase the risk of audit. The other misconception is that an extension is an extension of time to pay the taxes. That is not true. An extension is an extension of time to file a complete and accurate return. The taxes that are due are still payable by April 15th. So what happens is a person will do their return with the best information that they have, and they come up with a tentative amount either as a refund or as a tax due. That tentative amount of tax due must be paid by April 15th, and the actual return can get filed as late as October 15th. Now, if you don't pay that tax on April 15th, you run the risk of having to pay the IRS or the state penalties and interest because now you're late on paying the tax, okay? So you don't get more time to pay the tax. That's the hugest, I just came up with that word, the hugest misconception when it comes to extensions. Now, sometimes what will happen is people know that they owe money with their taxes, but they don't have it. They don't want to file an extension, so they don't do anything, okay? Our advice in that situation is still file the extension, even if you can't pay the tax by April 15th. Because what happens there is when you ultimately do prepare the return and pay the tax that's due, you're only going to get a penalty for not paying the tax on April 15th. But if you don't even extend the return, then you're going to compound your penalties and interest. You're going to pay penalties and interest on the late payment of the tax and the late filing of the tax return. So if you're like, you know what, I know I owe money, April 15th's coming, I don't have the money for it, I'm just gonna bury my head in the sand, I'm not gonna do anything until the end of the summer. Don't do that. Still file that extension, okay? That will at least eliminate any late filing penalties, okay? Now, extensions can be a little confusing on when to file them, how to exactly file them, what information to put in. So if you have any additional questions about filing extensions for you, you can look us up on the web, where you can find us at www.rtg.tax. You can even find us on Facebook. So we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.